The King, the Chosen One, and ultimately known as LeBron James. He's arguably the best basketball player to play the game after the Jordan and Kobe era, and is one of the most talented and amazing players the world has seen. Even at the age of 35, most superstars would have already been on their decline, but LeBron is one of a kind and still putting up staggering numbers. The King has played countless games, so which one was his best? What's good YouTube? It's ya boy, AC3, back with a banger for y'all. You know I only post the best content on here, and we stay underrated. So I've been getting requests to make a LeBron's greatest game video next, which is what I got for y'all today. If you're new here, please like the video and hit the subscribe button to show some love and support the channel to keep it running. Every single one helps. And with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Let's get it! So there have been many games where LeBron was absolutely unstoppable and showed up in the crucial moments and helped his team win, but which one? His 61-point career high against Charlotte was very notable, and Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals was for sure a memorable game, with Cleveland coming back from 3-1 against the Warriors. But I firmly believe Game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals has an edge over them. Similar to Kobe in the 2008 to 2009 playoffs, LeBron also had something to prove since LeBron still had not won a championship before, and therefore was receiving a lot of hate and criticism for not being able to carry a team like Jordan and Kobe. LeBron also had lost to the Mavericks in the finals the previous year, which had infuriated and fueled his rage even more, since it was the closest he had ever gotten to winning a title, which made it a must-win season in the 2011 to 2012 season for the Heat. But first, let's talk about the Heat in that season. The Heat finished the 2011 to 2012 season with 46 wins and 20 losses that year, and you might be thinking, why was it only 66 games? Well, that year, the NBA had their infamous lockout year, and as a result, the season had to be cut short. Going into the playoffs, the Heat were tasked to face against the New York Knicks in the first round, which was an absolutely easy task, cause it's the Knicks. The Heat absolutely smoked the Knicks in 5, where LeBron averaged 27.8 points, 5.6 assists, and 6.2 rebounds per game, which showed that LeBron was trying to prove something to all the haters. In the next round, the Heat faced against the Pacers, which was led by David West, Danny Granger, and a very young Paul George. The Pacers put up a fight, but the Heat overcame them in 6 games, and LeBron absolutely dominated in that series, putting up an insane stat line of 30 points, 6.2 assists, and 10.8 rebounds per game. This is a big reason why many people to this day still believe Miami LeBron was the greatest version of LeBron, since he was absolutely vicious on the court. Finally, we are approaching the Eastern Conference Finals, where the Heat will face the Celtics, and LeBron would have his best game in his whole career. The Heat went up 2-0 in the first game, but immediately after, the Heat lost 3 straight games to the Celtics, and the Heat were in trouble since they were on the brink of elimination and another year of shame and failure again for not being able to bring a championship back to Miami. But with LeBron's career on the line for losing another chance at a title where he had already miserably failed in the previous year, you know the King had to turn it up in the upcoming game, and indeed he did. LeBron James was absolutely ruthless on the court and was completely merciless. The game started and LeBron was just completely untouchable. Every time he touched the ball, he basically scored, and it looked like the Celtics defense was non-existent. They kept switching different players onto him, and even tried double teaming and trapping, but it was actually useless. Trust me, nobody can stop an angry LeBron in his prime, especially when his whole career is on the line. By the end of the first quarter, LeBron had 14 of the Heat's 26 points and was completely carrying the team. He carried on that momentum in the second and finished the first half with a staggering 30 points. He had only missed 1 shot in the whole first half, and most of the shots LeBron was taking were tough shots such as fadeaways with his defender in his face. With the King carrying the team, the Heat were able to hold on to a double-digit lead for the majority of the game, and Heat avoided elimination with a final score of 98-79. LeBron finished the game with 45 points at a ridiculously efficient shooting rate, which was 19 for 26 from the field, which is the equivalent to a staggering 73%. That means he basically made every single shot he took. LeBron also shot 50% from the 3 that game and racked up 5 assists and 13 rebounds. In the following Game 7 and the series against the Thunder in the finals, LeBron did not disappoint at all and continued his momentum, which resulted in him leading the Heat to finally a championship and ending all the talks and criticisms from the haters. But what do you think? Do you think this was King James' all-time greatest game, or am I wrong? Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below, and please be sure to like the video and subscribe and tell your friends about the channel. Stay tuned for Sunday, and until next video, AC3 out!